Welcome to a brand new episode of India 3.0 powered by technology. India 3.0, a joint initiative by CNBC TV18 and the world's largest computer manufacturer Lenovo, is a show that aims to understand how technology is rewriting the rules of inclusion, economic growth and innovation, and is now creating platforms to include people who live in the bottom two-thirds of the social pyramid. On the show today, we look at the role of financial inclusion, the Government of India's aim to include people from low-income groups such that they have access to financial services in a fair, affordable and transparent manner. With widely prevalent economic disparities, financial inclusion today has become imperative to usher in economic growth. First, a look at how it all began. It was way back in 2004 that the Reserve Bank of India first set up the Khan Commission to look into financial inclusion to ensure the weaker sections of society have access to financial services at an affordable cost in a fair manner. In 2005, on the recommendations of the Commission, the RBI set the ball rolling for financial inclusion in a small village called Mangalam in Pondicherry, where all households were provided banking facilities. In December 2005, the RBI advised all regional rural banks and state and central cooperative banks to make available a basic banking, no-frills account either with nil or very low minimum balance. People across the country were also given access to an ATM or ATM-cum-debit card, and the KYC or Know Your Customer norms were simplified. Mangalam's success story post-2005 triggered a chain of developments, and in January 2006, the RBI unveiled what is now popularly called the banking correspondent model. Today, states like Kerala, Pondicherry and Himachal have announced 100% financial inclusion in their districts. While RBI's aim is to open more than 600 million new accounts by the year 2020, the road ahead is full of challenges.
Now we are asking the banks to prepare a plan from 13 to 16, 2013 to 16, they must prepare a plan, their plan. Then what we said, this must be prepared as a part of their business plan. Banks must do it in a profitable manner. That's the second thing. Third thing what we said, it must be technology based. So that is why we have asked the banks, all banks must have CBS, all RRBs must have the CBS. Now we are making the effort that all cooperative institutions must be under CBS, so core banking solution. So that also has been done. Then what we have tried to say, that you must try to have a effective delivery model. Then what we said, that we know that by brick and mortar approach will be not able to cover all the villages. So we bring the innovative delivery model, what we call the BC based delivery model, and you say that you can use any technology, either the smart card or ATM or even internet or mobile. So we are technology neutral, but your system must interact with any one of these technology. Now, these are the various guidelines we have given. We have liberalized the BC guideline. Most importantly, we have made the pricing free.
With the lack of regular income, poverty, illiteracy and structural challenges, 100% financial inclusion is a dream that needs more than just relaxing of banking norms to be achieved. While both private organizations and banks are working hard towards achieving this goal, there clearly is much to be done. Our first story today looks at the role of FINO, or the Financial Inclusion Network Operations Company, in providing financial inclusion services in the country. Suraram is a quiet, sleepy village located in the Mehboob district, 102 kilometers from Hyderabad. With a population of just about 1200 people, most villages in Suraram are farmers and work tirelessly for hours on the paddy field planting rice. While most of these farmers work for the Narega scheme, large-scale corruption and irregularities in the implementation of the program in several states has led to the scheme not being as successful. Beneficiaries in some cases, in fact, never get paid their actual dues, and often panchayat and middlemen make the most of these schemes. For the farmers in Suraram, however, delayed payments have never been a problem. And concepts like smart cards and biometric scanners have now become a part of everyday life thanks to the initiatives taken by the Andhra Pradesh government and market leader FINO, the electronic technology partner and the interface between the bank and the customer.
The first kind of use case or the biggest benefit one saw was by the government, which now had a person who was tech enabled sitting at the village point which was closest to the customer and was based on a highly secure technology framework, which gave them an option to now deliver services or benefits to the citizen through a tech-enabled, convenient and secure channel.
Introduced in 2007, the government of Andhra Pradesh launched the Electronic Benefit Transfer Scheme to implement a prompt, transparent and reliable payment mechanism to the beneficiary. How it works is simple. Beneficiaries of the NREGA and pension schemes are given access to a bank account and a biometric smart card that corresponds to their respective accounts. At a designated time, wages and pensions get credited directly into the beneficiaries' bank accounts, and bank-appointed business correspondents visit the village personally to distribute money to the beneficiaries. The point of transaction machine scans the beneficiary's fingerprint, identity is confirmed, the transaction slip printed, and finally the cash handed over. All this with the help of one small handy device called the point of transaction machine.
Cash transfers, now what we hear government is saying is that they will converge all benefits that they are doing to the customer, and some of these benefits typically go out in physical form like your kerosene, LPG, PDS and all. Some of them already are in the form of cash like NREGA kind of benefits, cash for work, or scholarship schemes, or support to the pregnant women and all. So they are saying they will converge everything to cash and will transfer money into a bank account, which the customer can withdraw from a business correspondent sitting in their village.
Fino, the largest alternative channel for banking and business correspondence for a large number of banks, has been disbursing NREGA and SSP payments in not only Andhra Pradesh but several other states. With over 2,200 crores disbursed since 2007 through 9,000 agents in 15 districts of Andhra Pradesh, Fino, with support from banks and project officials, has brought over 9 million people into the banking fold. Apart from NREGA and SSP payments, remittance services to the urban poor is another service Fino offers customers. With the majority of merchant points located in Delhi and Mumbai at 175 and 250 centres respectively, Fino targets customers like construction labourers, auto drivers and workers from the leather industry, to name a few. To find out exactly how the process works, we checked out a remittance centre in the slums of Dharavi in Mumbai. The process, as expected, was simple, fast and transparent. The customer, with the help of his smart card and biometrics, authenticates his identification, and once that is done, simply hands over the money to be transferred to the correspondent at the centre. Money can thus be wired to a bank account anywhere in the country. Apart from remittance, these accounts can also be used for withdrawal and deposits.
Now, while financial inclusion is a concept not unheard of in developing countries, the challenge and lesson to be learnt with meltdown of MFIs in Andhra Pradesh, for instance, is to make sure that good intentions don't end up being just another business idea at the cost of hard-working citizens. On that note, it's a wrap on India 3.0 this week. Until we meet again next, goodbye.